please. So many things on my phone. Welcome. If you're joining me for the first time, I'm Casey. I do inspirational lessons daily. I also speak about my weight loss journey. And for persons who came today would have witnessed my walk to the mountain. Alright. I said that I was going to come home and wash my hair, but I did not get a chance to do so, so it is like this. Alright, so just trying to see if I can get on here, because I know that the network system will sometimes disappoint you with the chat. So if you see me looking down, I'm looking on my other device. I need to close this one. I'm waiting. RNCO, thank you for popping in. You see me looking on my to the left. I am looking on my other device. Alright, so I will not be too long this evening. I did thank you VC for coming in. Remember to like the live, and I can't say share and subscribe. I can't do that. You're hearing me loud and clear and seeing me. I was saying earlier that I went on my walk this morning. It was an eventful day, an eventful morning, that is. Hi, Miss Wynn, Corina, Wynn, hi, thank you guys for joining. I am Casey. I do inspirational lessons daily, vibing with you from Jamaica. I also do inspirational lessons, my weight loss journey. So most of my shorts are on that. I was saying that I did my walk this morning to the mountain, and it was something. I got a little bit of challenge going up with the network system, dropping signals and all of that, but I had to keep motivated. I stopped the recording where Brandon was there with me, and Brandon was motivating me to go on and all. Thank you. Welcome, Brandon. So Brandon Alexander is the person that vibed with me this morning. If you're joining me for the first time, I'm Casey. I do inspirational lessons daily. As you come on in, please remember to like the live. It's the thing that goes like so. And if you have not yet subscribed, I would appreciate that as well. Hi, Alicia. Thank you for joining. So I said earlier that I was going to come home after the morning walk. I'm going to wash my hair and all of that. But I did nothing. I just went to sleep. And make it even better, the rain fell. So I slept the entire day. So my hair is a mess. I'm going to watch Crown on Curls to see how I can do this here. Anybody have hair? Well, I know Lisa hair is so flush and healthy. Hi Tamara, thank you for joining. Hey, thank you RN. Yes, RN CEO. Yes, you're joining with me from VC. How can I forget that? I was saying that persons who are coming in, please remember to like the live. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so as well. It's free of charge. $0.00. And we vibe positively here. So you come on, you subscribe, you watch our video for however long, you leave a comment, and we'll do the same for you. I'm not seeing come here so. Okay, hi come here so. Voice of reason. Yes, I saw you by VC, and I will definitely check you out after the live, right? What I try to do on a weekly basis is to do my review, just to, I guess it's a way of inspiring others too. Speaking about what I've noticed about my team members, the persons who I vibe with, and things that I would have experienced throughout the week. Tanish. Hi, Tanisha. Wow. Welcome. It's good to have you here. Ah, so good. Welcome, Jamal. I am on everybody's live. Yes. And yes, Jamal, you and Mocha, you guys are so supportive. Like every live I go on, I see Mocha. Everyone. I remember I was watching your live earlier this week too, Jamal, where you were doing your talk. Usually Jamal talk. He is an inspirational person too. He speaks about the Bible and other lessons. I believe he was talking about his vote. Who you vote for, Jamal? And then cut you off. I was there and I said, oh my goodness, people are something, like you can't have your freedom of speech nowadays. Like everything you do is so much of a problem. I appreciate you too, my dear. I'm joining. This is Killer, okay, from Philippines. Okay, welcome. Welcome. I'm vibing with you from Jamaica. Okay. Yes, Comessa. I'm BC's moderator. And thank you so much for stopping by. And I will definitely be checking you out. What I recommend do, Comessa. I definitely. If you send me a message, like comment on my thing after the live, I'll just go to it and play out your video. What I do with my team members too, sometimes I may not be able to write a comment like, but then I will put hearts and stuff. Once you see me respond to your video, I am watching it. I have watched it to the end. Alright, so okay, you're joining from UK. I have quite a few members here from UK. Welcome. How is the weather there in UK? How is it? I know here in Jamaica it's a bit cooler than previous months, and we don't get a lot of sun. This morning when I was doing my live, it was the sun was not lit in for me, but I still went on. So I was saying that I would have checked out all, or some persons, let me not say all, some persons throughout the week, and I will just chit chat about what I've learned about you guys. So last week I chit chat about what I've learned about persons last week. Now I'm going to chit chat about what I've learned about you guys this week. I am TV soon. Okay, check out. Oh, you have a checkout. You have a TV. Okay. We had rain last week, but interestingly none this week. But without the rain, we had a lot of traffic. So that is something. So how was your day? What did you guys do today? Well, you know how my day went already. I went up that mountain short of breath. They said at one point, I feel like me go drop, you see. I said, I don't want to drop and nobody go capture me, Because my legs, them, I'm burning, but Brandon was there. Big up yourself, Brandon. Brandon was there when me hear Brandon say him have 4 hours. I said, what? You had the 4 hours and me just to do one of my complain. So I said I had to do it. I went and I took my time and I made it to the top of the mountain. So that was a good thing for me today. Great to meet you all. Great to meet you too, Comessa. Comessa, are you Jamaican? Where in Jamaican are you based? Well, I am from Montego Bay, but I am now living in Kingston. Are you Jamaican? That name is Jamaican. The Comeso is Jamaican. You know, and we say come over here, someone. So I'm just curious. But yes, so I'm currently in Kingston, Jamaica. Hey Kayla, I was talking about you this morning too, how you are making a step further with your skipping, having the trucker. You purchased that skipping rope, which is very good, and it keeps you on to know where, like to give you a mark on how you are improving. So that is very good, my dear, and I know that I'm going to see results, and I know that we're not going to stop, okay? Oh, I figure Jamaican. Yes, I'm Jamaican, British. Okay. Okay. Okay, great. Sometimes I'm on here, like BC would have mentioned it in her live. Sometimes I'm in and out of my English. I remember one time somebody came on the live and said that I need to speak the Queen's English. And I was like, really? But I know I have a supportive team, so they're just take her around and say, look here, I understand everything that she's talking. I understand, look here, you're so rude. Well, then deal with her. I have to care because I'm like, oh my goodness, I have to speak the Queen's English? Well, that was something. Anyways, let me continue with what I am scheduled to speak about tonight. I have not seen. How was your day though? I have more than one person who watched me from England. This one in particular, Positive Lamb. And I saw where she was going to the supermarket and the place was filled with snow. I'm like, oh, it must be very cold here, guys. If I'm looking this way, I tell you how my network providers are. They can sometimes put you in distress. Let me put this to the front here. I don't have to be looking to the side. So sometimes I am unable to see the chat. So I have to have both devices. Right, so is it snowing there? Yaso, come yaso. Is it snowing there now? In Jamaica, we don't get that type of weather. We only mostly the rain and cold front, they call it. So I was saying that I'm going to share what I done for the week. And sometimes it is good to have these things. So I do a lot of writing. That's my thing. I do a lot of journaling and all of that too. In some places, yes. I find that when you record what you do, for me, I have great appreciation. So sometimes you will be doing a whole lot, but because it is not documented, you may sometimes not see or think that you're doing enough or a lot. So it's good to record for me, it's good to record what I did or what I'm doing. What's the code? Oh, that's cool. I got do a lot of journaling. I got to start. Yes, it is very important. And in Abaco it speaks about that too, Jamal, to write. Make it plain, it may tarry, but it will come to pass. So I know years to come, I'm going to go back to my flip book and say, in the week of November 21, I did this, and I came here and I did this, and everything is documented. I just feel I get a better appreciation from that, just to see. Similar to your work. When you go to work, they give you a work plan. So at the end of the cycle, you will see what you would have accomplished. So it's the same thing I try to do with my personal life. So, alright. So on the top, I did check out you, Jamal. You did your restream. And I spoke about it. You were talking about uh, how the church was with you because of your decision. I'm laughing because I can't believe we're church people. And sometimes some of the things I heard that happen with church people, I'm just thinking that they should know better. But at the same time, I'm saying that, there are people. People are people. People are going to act how they are. Similarly, students, not care if you're a mature student, you are going to act as though you are. So I just find that interesting. I believe last week I was speaking about the same thing. Big Jack went to church, and because he wasn't dressed in a tie, they had an issue with him coming to the church. So, I mean, persons are going to be who they are, but you know who you are, you know what you're about, so you do what is right. And I appreciate that though, Jamal. Just stand up for what you believe in. It's your right. Um, Marie, she usually has her live with her husband. She sometimes in the morning, or most times she do her morning or breakfast and dinner. So I stopped by and see where she gave me a shout out this week, I think. But I always check her out. She and her husband. And Jamaica Allen. Remember some time ago I told you about my friend Hunter TV, but he changed his name to Jamaica Allen now. So I realized that he is on a tour. And that tour took him to Jamaica as well. And I really hope that he enjoyed his time spent here, and where else he is going, you will enjoy. So if you have not yet checked out Jamaica Allen, he does the travel series or travel. His channel is about traveling around the world. He's a Jamaican as well. So you can check him out, Jamaica Allen. Later on, I will try to put some of the names in the chat from the laptop. So I also went over to Positive Lamb. Remember, I was telling you about Positive Lamb? She's from England, but she has an accent. She was sharing that some parts of England, they have the broken English. So the way how she was talking, I almost think she was Jamaican, because when she said me want to, I mean, I said, but that's how we talk. When she said me. I love to journal too. It's very yes. I find that too, Kayla. And it's just yes, that is it. And as I said, it just gives me an appreciation of me. Like you as an individual, sometimes you may say, you're not doing anything, the year end or whenever the month end, and you're just there. But me not do nothing. But if you had recorded all you did, you would have not thought that way about yourself. There's so much we do on a daily basis, so much we do on a weekly basis. Just give yourself grace as you go along, and recording it will give you a better appreciation. So if you have not yet started journaling, you don't have to have a fancy book or anything. Just get something. I'm not using a fancy book for this. I have a flip book, but it's my weekly recording for all that I would have done for myself, and checking you guys out. So yeah, I was born in JA, but my accent doesn't show that. Oh, so you are deeper in English than the Queen's English, right? Come here, so. So you're deeper there than in the Patois, but yeah, we're still one blood. We're still one blood, my dear. So this lady, Positive Lamb, she has a fabulous accent, and she loves to drink her tea. Well, most British, they love to drink their tea. I'm listening to the. Oh, you're checking her out? No, yeah, she has that. When I heard it, you subscribe to comments. I'm going to subscribe to her too as soon as I finish, and not just subscribe, comments. I'm going to watch it. Watch your videos. I may not watch all your videos, but definitely will watch. And sometimes what I do too is to play them or leave them playing. And as I was saying earlier, that my hair, I'm going to watch Crown and Curls is another part of a person or another YouTuber who is a part of our team. She has 4C hair, but she does a lot of hairstyle. So we said I'm going to go over there to see what next I can do with this, because I wanted to do something with it earlier this evening, but I did not get a chance. I was just so tired. So I'm going to do my hair afterwards. All right, yes, ma'am, you are most welcome. And I am also, what I try to do as well is to put the persons who come on my live in the chat. So when persons are watching the replay, they will, it's easier for them to just click on the link and subscribe to your channel. And I read in the chat earlier on VC's channel that sometimes when you just come on the live, when you just subscribe to the person and don't watch, YouTube may unsubscribe. So I tend not to do that to others. But I also know that you have some malicious persons here who will watch your growth and be mischievous in doing that, because I know that when you go on this platform to unsubscribe to someone, you have to go all it. It's not like you click the button and click it again. You have to go all the way down to the bottom and click unsubscribe for it to be unsubscribed. So I'm just letting you guys know that we are part of the Hope team, and that is not something that we encourage here. We're all here for the same reason, and we all can work together to reach there. I said some time ago as well that, Casey may reach there before you, but I'm at the finish line waiting or cheering you on. You may reach there before me, and I would love for you to wait at the finish line and cheer me on too, because we're all going to be, you know how good it is to see all of us at the finish line. And I can't stress this any more, because sometimes we don't meet up by no accident. We meet up for a reason. And I remember we spoke about, I know VC spoke about it, I always speak about Nemo. And I'm going to drop his link in the chat when I'm through as well. Nemo 504 was somebody that I met on another platform. And we were there because KC don't reach, where were they? 464 by just being KC. I had to engage like the things, and I said it before. If you want persons to be a part of your team, you have to lead by example. Be a part of their team too. Show them the love, encourage them. Do the right thing to them too. If they do otherwise to you, fine. But I know that I serve a God that knows it all, and He will deliver me through everything that that is faced in front of me. So if I know that I'm doing good to you, don't think that He's not going to do me right. And that's all that I believe in. I know that I serve a bigger man, and whatever I do, He's going to hold me accountable. So what I tend to do, I just do the right thing. And that's how I met Nemo 504. So I will write him in the chat. I will share you all my community. Yeah, yes, and definitely I got about 30 subs. Oh, really, Lizzie? Wow! Wow! That's a wow right there. Yes, and I tend not to come over here and talk, but like blab about, KC, da da da. But yes, there are a lot of persons in the community who would have put me up and all of that. I remember this lady from Africa, Samu. I'm going to put her thing in the live chat too. I never know that I impacted her like that too. Just like what Lisa shared that, I did that for her. I never know. She said, on her live like a video on Casey. I'm like, what? And she was saying that, this, and her accent, the African accent. And I'm like, oh my goodness, we are friends. We have not, friends, virtual friends. And I realized too that virtual friends are important and they are real people. In COVID, my son was here having our meeting friends online. And I said, it's so weird. Why you talk to people online like that? And then that's it, like, it's kind as adults, we are so skeptical about people and coming into or going into people's space and all of that. But when I saw that he kept his friends up to today, they are on their computer talking, they know everything about each other, and I don't think they meet. Them just the online vibe. So when I met these persons, especially the ones from Africa, and I see some who just, and I remote just Casey. And she said the same thing like Lisa, like every time she opened, this is how she goes, I'm from Casey, I'm from Casey. I mean, I said, oh my goodness. And some of them, I would have done it for her because, as I said, I have different devices and I have a big community at work. So when I see that you're a good soul, I'm going to tell my workers, yeah, look on this one page and they're going to come over. So I guess that's what happened with her and perhaps Lisa too. So I thank you guys for the support too. You guys would have supported me. I always say that I never know that I could do this. And I could not do this without you as well. And as I mentioned, Nemo, you can't stop talking about Nemo. When people go, they have to give them their praises or you have to celebrate them here on earth. When they close their eyes, they can't hear anything. They don't have anything to appreciate them. So I will forever talk about him. And I know when you go on his live, he will forever talk about me because we have been together for them time there and we have been supporting each other and forming this community. So when I met Nemo, I never know. Good night, Basil. Thank you for joining. And guys, Basil is from RN2. He came on the live this morning when I was at the mountain. You went to the gym today and you went to visit some friends. How did that go? I said, I know what business, I take time to know what business. Yes. Yes, one thing she has set it up, one thing she has nice it up, but yeah, I know no business. So anytime when you come and talk, I'm going to ribbit it. That's what my mother would say, ribbit. She doesn't say remember it's a ribbit. But yes, so Nemo, whenever you go on his live, you will always be talking about Casey, because we were there vibing, just saying hi to each other, go over each other's page. Whenever he drops a video, I will go and comment and he will do the same thing, and we're both growing. At that time I was about 100 and he was like 3,000 thereabouts. I believe Nemo is at 10,000 now. Yeah, and he has a community. So good people will forever shine. So I'm just saying this to say that come together with the right mindset. That is it. Once we have the right mindset, we all will reach our target. It can't be that you're here and you are feeling a way about my growth, or well, me, I can't say me because I'm so happy for everyone's growth. I am super happy. I remember this week empowered, what's her name? Empowered. I think I wrote it down, but I soon tell you. I'm going to get there, but empowered. She wanted 3 more subscription for the 1,000. for the 1,000 and she was on Nemo Live. And I said, what? 3? Alright, well look on my computer and my phone and everything and see if I subscribe, and I subscribe. Can you imagine 3 times? I did not subscribe to her on 3 other devices, and I call everybody and they subscribe, and she got her 1,000 subscribers. So kudos to Empower. I'm going to get there to her. I mean, you share your YouTube channel. Yes, yes, I do. I do. I do. I want everybody to win. Everybody. Everybody to win. And I believe that we all are going to win. Okay, great. I'm happy to hear that, Basil. I'm happy to hear that. Yes, yes. And I guess that's something you do on a weekly or on a daily basis, going to the gym. You have to have that rip body, and that's something you know, but yeah, you have to have a weight thing going. So yeah, go and do your thing. That's very good. And as I said earlier, that whatever we're doing now is preparing us for the future. So come 20 years from now, you're going to have, that is going to be a part of you. Hi, thank you guys. Thank you, Living After 50. Hey, thank you for joining. How are you? How are you? The moment I saw you on Nemo as well, I just went over and connect right away. And also, guys, when I'm watching on my other devices, I may not comment. Sometimes I say that coming from Casey, but I just subscribe and watch the videos. Once you mention Casey and VC too. Yeah, so I see how Nemo is, because Nemo, I told Nemo about my sister's channel, and you see how him gravitate to her, because every time he will talk about Casey, he mentioned that I have a sister VC, and he knows everything. Let's drive, me say. So he's on it, and he is there supporting her. Like, he watched all her, well, let me say, watch her video right through with the ads and everything, and you will see him demonstrating it on his live. So him know about a Jamaican, so that same know about separation, you know. So him not have a heart for the wickedness or bad things to people. He's there to support, just as how he would want of us to support him. That's what he's doing to us. So yes, kudos to Nemo. Big up yourself all the way, Nemo. Yeah. Hey, Daddy! Oh my goodness, yes, you finally made it. Yes, I'm excited because that is Dabby Bug. If you guys have not connect with Dabby, yes, she's such a beautiful soul. Beauty. Some persons I know how you are without knowing you, if you get what I mean. But Dabby is such a beautiful soul. If you have not yet connected with Dabby, please do so. And Dabby, I'm going to share after the live. Whenever you get a chance, I know you will be on my channel. You can go through and connect when you're out of your season. So Dabby is someone I connected from. Was it from Nemo, Dabby? I don't remember, but we connected and we fell in love. So Dabby speak about, her channel is inspirational as well. Beautiful voice, and a lot of tips, like home tips and all of that she does there. So are you? Yes, thank you, Dabby. God bless you too. God bless you too, Dabby. Good to have you here, and I hope that you're feeling a little bit better than the day before. You know, I did my morning walk this morning. I did it for Ellen. I know that Ellen and Steve, they love to watch me. So I said that, you know, when she's sitting down and all of that, Steve can, you know, go and give her some trouble and watch and say, hear the birds, you know, and to hear the stream and all of that. So Ellen and Steve, I know that they will be going there, and I thought I thought about them today when I was doing it, and I said, oh, Me did tell Ellen say I'm going to go to the mountain. So even that too could never get me down because Digital and Lime, they just on my skin every time it's something with Digital and Lime. But I said to myself that I'm not going to allow them to take that away from me this morning. So even if I did not go through with the live, I have clips on my phone to do a video. Perhaps I may or I may not do a full video of it, but I did it for my contingency. But yeah, definitely, yes, Ellen smiles. Yes, she is a darling. She is a darling. And Steve is on, keep her on her feet, man. So Ellen and Steve, I did that one. I hope I know that they will love it. And they will love it. They just love to listen to me. I don't know, but I just love to sit down and listen. Alright, so I saw that RN2CO went live on the beach. And well, 2 live I catch up with. She did the beach one and she did the one read the motivational talk. Girl, she spread some light there, some things that she shared. I mean, I wasn't thinking about it like that. So if you ever see RN2 pop up on your screen, just click on her because she's going to be talking about something positive, something that can change your mindset. And that is what I appreciated with her live, because she wants, or she speak about seeing the best in you. You highlighting the best version of yourself, because sometimes we are doing things that are so profitable and we're not seeing it that way. So when you go and you listen or just, think about it, you really can put pen and paper to it and get greater appreciation from what she speak of. So big up herself, Aaron, too, and I know that she's a Jamaican as well. They always say so much Jamaican over here. So I remember one time I was doing my live and the person came on and said, oh, this place, like him, I said, this platform is filled with pure Jamaicans. I've not seen any other Caribbean. I mean, like, oh my goodness. Like, what are we Jamaicans to do? Get off of here. But we are Jamaicans, we just know. So them say that we little but we talawa and we embrace it. So we just say go. Can't do nothing. Just have to go through. Yeah. And I also would have connected with persons from her live. So you see Basil is on my live. Please guys connect to Basil. I'm going to put his link in the chat when I'm through. And Casey's Kitchen, I connected with her as well. So I'm going to put the chat in, hear me, put her link in the chat after the live, so you guys can connect. And we are the positive, the hope team. So we don't do any flip-flopping over here, fake this. We're not showing up fake love. If we said that we're connected with you, we're connecting the right way. We're watching your videos, we're commenting, we're liking, and we're sharing. Yeah? So we're going to do that for Basil. And we're going to do that for Dabby Bug if you have not done so. And we're going to do that for everyone. So I'm going to put the persons who are here in my live, on my live, in my chat after the live. Alright? Alright, so living after 50, I did connect with her. I did watch her video. I already connect with her, but I watched her video. I'm just sharing what I did for the week. And I mentioned earlier, Dabby, that it's good to record the things that we do. We get greater appreciation. Because when we go, and I think you would have done this for your family as well. When you go on your daily routine, you don't know the extent of things that you're doing, Okay, VC. Okay, thanks for coming or stopping by. When you do the things on a weekly basis, you don't really get the appreciation of what you do. But when you write and you go through and you say, oh, I'm going 3-4 pages, and so much things me do. So Yeah, Hope Team is the best thing happened to YouTube in a long time. So supportive. Yes, you see, yeah. Yeah, it is because I would have connected or gone into other things that they put up. You know, them say get whatever the caption is. And when you go, they just say done. That then say, and they love writing the thing and like they say 104. So they're telling you that they make you to 104. And then afterwards, like the next day when you get up, it's like 6, 7 unsubscribe. Sometimes that back in the day that used to stress me out, you know. Like I used to tell my sister about it and she said that that's how it is. I mean, she can talk so that's how it is because she would have gone or is a particular level. But when it's like so demotivating. And you know what I used to do? You remember say I used to do? And I can tell you, and I mentioned it earlier, that you can go in the YouTube studio and see who unsubscribed. I used to do that and just unsubscribe back. But I stopped. Mr. Kevin, Mr. You care. You can't do the same thing and expect the same result. You have to lead by example. Make them go and unsubscribe and I just take a different um attitude towards it. If they unsubscribe, they are the least. So I'm going to focus on the majority, right? And that's what matters. So we stop do that. I stop going and look. Me not even look at them nowadays. Okay. Yes, yes. Yes. So the yes, yes, yes. Yes, sometimes that is it. That is demotivating. But exactly, it may. That's what I realized too. That sometimes the studio is not correct. I thought of that too, and so I stopped because it may be that it is showing me that the person would have done it and it is not so, and then me go do it, and because we do it, the person see it and then go do it back to me. So I stopped it completely. As I said, I don't even look at it. I don't even look at it. And I heard no that if you go on a person's channel, like subscribe, and you're not connected with the person, like watching the video for at least a minute, they are going to unsubscribe you from the channel. So it's why we promote that we connect the right way. You go, you watch the person's video, you comment and you like. Right? You notice, yes, you notice that as well. So that's, just change my outlook because there can be many variables. So I tend not to, and that's not the right thing to do what the, the things that others are doing because they are, you know, by Casey, I have to go. Have a good night. Yes, Tanisha, thank you so much for joining. It was a pleasure having you here with us this evening. Hi guys, say hi to Tanisha Clark. Tanisha is our sister. She's the one that is behind the scenes. So thank you for stopping by, Tanisha. And I hope you have a wonderful night too. Alright, that's why I watch videos and comment. You must engage. You must engage. Right? You take it back. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I realize. So I tend to do that as well. Try to engage as much as possible. And even if I can't write like a full sentence, I put the heart and just continue watching, liking the videos as well. Living after 50, I watched the video where you are doing your light grocery shopping. And I'm so happy. I didn't know. Yes, yes, yes. That's what I learned on the way to. By the way, I learned that YouTube do those things. And myself, oh, them so ambitious to just come over and take away something like unsubscribe for you. What if the person don't get a chance to come to your thing, especially when you want to go to that even number. So for example, if you're at 199 and you want to go to 200, when you get it one subscription, then when you get up in the morning, they say boops, you're gone back there, so, or you're gone all the way down. You know? Yes, a couple of people had to resubscribe to me. Ah, really? Okay, you see? I'm learning a lot here. Wow. So how you knew that they were the persons who unsubscribe living after 50? How you knew that? Because I know that you can go on the studio, but as we discover here that it may not be correct. But how is it that they mentioned that to you that they subscribe, they unsubscribe? And how did you, well, I saw that you did your light grocery shopping. I didn't see any other video. I don't know if you had shared any other, but I'll definitely be checking out more shopping and yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm looking this way because I want to catch up on what is on the chat. The last time I realized too that I don't know if it is YouTube or it's my network, but my screen froze. I was not able to see, and I believe it happened to me this morning too, right, Basil? I was walking, talking to you guys, and then boops, I was not able to communicate from the chat. So I figure perhaps it's the network, I'm not sure, but I don't want that to reach me, so I have both devices. So if I'm looking this way, I'm looking on another device. See, yeah. So I come prepare. Come prepare. Catcraft Green Eyes, I catch up with her. Persons who are on the community would realize that she has twin boys, and they did the art and craft, and she introduced them beautiful boys, and she is always there supporting KC. So if you have not yet subbed to her, okay, my dear, take your time. Yes, if you have not yet subscribed, I'm going to try and put her in here. The thing about it, how to manipulate while talking and doing that. But Cat Craft Green Eyes, yes, she introduced her son, like her twins this week. Adorable little boys. And Crowned in Curls, I was sharing earlier that I'm going to watch. Oh wow! Look at that! Is it identical? Well, I can identify her twins because one have missing front teeth. The next one, I mean, front teeth though. But oh no, not identical. Okay, so you guys, well, it's interesting when I meet on twins and I like meet up with twins and like thinking so much that you guys thinking the same thing at the same time. You guys doing the same thing like this. Is it that your brain connect like? Oh, it's interesting. It's interesting. Interesting. What you will have. What you will. Yeah, answer questions. Okay, you will ask the question. I will ask the question. Yes, I was saying that. Ask the question. Okay. No, I was asking if you guys think alike. Was there ever a time that you guys were at the same place and you would say the same thing at the same time, or you're doing the same thing at the same time and your twin may call and say, I'm doing this, and it is the same thing that you're doing? Do you have that type of connection? Like, in that way? Because I always find that so amusing to have twins. Yeah. Sometimes. Okay, that's so nice. That's nice. It's one thing to have siblings, but to have twins, that's another thing. To have a twin. Yeah. Crowned in Curls. If you ever go over Crowned in Curls, you see that you can come back with a lot of ideas on how to do your hair. And Crowned in Curls is one that I would have connected with in Nemo's time. So she's on with us for the same time. And guys, if you have not yet check her out. It's mostly hair. So she do her hairstyles and all of that. Beautiful hairstyles too. Some of the things I think this week is at the end. So she did this bow bun and put on the stocking top, like that thing that you cover your head with. That's a stocking top or wig top. And she put the bun in it, and then she put the bonnet over it, like the top, the cloth or the material, and wrap it so at the end it will look as if her hair is bun, like in a big bun. And I said, oh, and then she put it around. And I said, wow, that is beautiful. So like me now, I don't know what to do with my hair, and sometimes, alright, so my hair is perm, and I tend, just for health reasons too, I do not perm it more than twice per year. So you see a lot of growth, like new growth in it and all. I don't mind. I know that it is healthy. So I tend to just go with the natural hairstyles until the second perm time come up, and then I do that. I tend to move away from the chemical. Very soon I'll be out of the chemical system too. Do you finish it? Do you finish each other's sentences? Oh, Dabby is asking you that question. Oh, he said sometimes having the same ideas. Oh, okay, you see? Yes, 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 yes. It's interesting. Look how God good. God is so good. So, so good. Because it's one thing to have siblings, and it's another thing to have twins. And I was sharing with my son this week the process that whatever you are going through, well, today is my son's birthday. I would have mentioned that earlier. So I have a big boy here. When you look at him and me, you think that he's my partner. Because he's tall and with muscle. Big. So, yes, so today is his birthday. I was sharing with him while going out sometime this week that the process, you remember when you wouldn't remember, but the process of life, oh, it started with just the egg, and you have to grow inside the womb, and the womb is like, if you look at the, what you call it, the sock, it's similar to how your ear is shaped. Just look at it. So the same way the ear shape, same way the fetus in the middle section, and the person, the baby grows and you go through the process of life. You have to teach the person how to do everything. Then the person is now able to do what you would have taught them to do. And this is just, it's just always a process. So I'm just saying this to say that the process that we're going through now, just embrace it. So we're here connecting with each other. You don't know if tomorrow Buzz is going to be on the stage walking and he can big way up. Or Dabby is going to get some big awards, and he can say, you know, I remember my journey, you know, going through Nemo 504 and meeting all these lovely people and all of that. And boops, your name get called. The moment your name get called, that's it on your bus. So just embrace the process of life. That is so wild. Twins are interesting. Yes, God is so good. Exactly. So yes, so just embrace the process and to see that we are, yes, indeed. Indeed. I think about these things and like, you know, we don't know how our lives will change. Today we're here sitting down because I never know that I was going to be here like how I am sitting down. I always say I'm just a humble girl in Jamaica going about my business, and boops. And DC would have mentioned it when she's doing her videos. See me a shift. I sight and sight, me play with her. And now, see me here, sitting down, inspiring so many people. And it would have been in me for so long, but I was not embracing it. See? So who knows next 5, 10 years from now what's gonna happen to Casey? Who knows next 5, 10 years what's gonna happen to Basil? I'm sure he's not going to be on the same stage that he's at now. And all of us, we're not going to be on the same. So you just embrace the moment. Be good in it. Right? You have to embrace, yes, each day as it comes, because that's what we live for. You never know. You never know. And all of those famous persons, they will tell you the same thing. Like Steve Harvey, he never know. He has the desire to do so many things. You would have heard if you have not, I'm just going to share. He would have gone down so many times, living in his car and all of that. But whoops, just one phone call, and he showed up. And that's the thing too. We have to show up. Although when I have it, because I know that he would have shared that he didn't have it. And have it meaning that he didn't have any funds to fund anything. He didn't have anywhere to sleep. He didn't have any food to eat and all of that. But he still showed up. Yeah? And there are a lot of times in our life that sometimes I was sharing this evening too with a friend that, we're good friends. But that doesn't mean that we're going to be on the phone all the time, just a talk. But when we do talk, we talk a long time. And she was saying that, she just take it easy. And I know that all of us, I mentioned to her that I'm going to be here. And perhaps she's here, but she's quiet. But that everybody's going through something. Like you may see Casey talking and doing our inspirational lessons. Mrs. Casey going to have 1 million and the world will be a better place due to all the positivity she put. In Jesus' name, Daddy. I receive it in Jesus' name. But yes, you don't know what persons are going through. So you may see someone going through so nice and hi, nobody, hi, welcome. So you see persons going on laughing and doing their thing and being so positive and all of that, but you don't know what they're going through. Everybody is going through something, but the difference between you and I is the choice that I make. I choose not to stay down. I choose not to put my words on the front of my forehead. I choose not to speak negativity over my life or over others or the situation. I choose to get up and get out there. I choose to think forward because I believe what the Bible says, that him not call me here to fail. He did not. And if him call me up, I know that he's preparing a place for me. And I know that he has hope for my future. So those are the grounds that I stand up on, and I will forever stand on it. And I will forever open this mouth to share it too. There is no way or nowhere I am going without God speaking about his goodness. So, okay, some things we do not participate in commenting on here, like we do not follow through with it. God bless you with a follow. Yes, indeed. And we are going to continue. We're not going to look on the negativity that are coming up on the comments. I remember the first time I came here, there was a gentleman, warrior of God. I will never forget him. He was the one that came out for me and did that conversation with someone who came in with similar outlook on that is mentioned there. I will not even look at it to say it out of my mouth. But I'm telling you that we all are going through something. And the beautiful thing about it, as I mentioned today on my walk, that when we reach at the top of the mountain, we can say, glory, hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus, for all that you have done and all that you have brought me through. Right? So, hey, humble me, I thank you so much. Hey, bless up, Julia. Oh, yes. Remember, I was telling you this morning, guys, like I'm so all over the place now. I have my thing here, but I'm just vibing because, I'm just talking the word. But you remember, I was telling you guys this morning that the first time I came on my live, there was a lady there that came and was vibing with me and my sister. Remember that live that was a flop? And I said that sometimes some things that we think are not good or did not work out for us can be the best thing of our lives, and it can be something that we look back on and just have a laugh about. So bless up Julia Taz Jazz. I'm going to put her link on the chat, like in the chat. She is the young lady I was telling you about. She came in and she was vibing with us. And you see how many months? I think that was when September, October, and I still remembered by just going back to that live and reminiscing and all of that. I said, "Oh my goodness," just laughing, and I said, "This lady kept us. She was there in our lives." I just went right over to her page and I watched her videos. I think I watched about 3 videos and subscribed. Pushes your content. Oh, just one more person that needs it. Exactly. Yes, exactly. I think so too. And I will keep on speaking what is right. Yes, Dabby. So this is the young lady. This is the young lady, and to God be the glory, great things he had done in so many things and in so many ways. Because as I said, some things that comes up in our lives as a challenge or an obstacle, or it may not be good, or negativity, we can use the negativity and just turn it around into things that are positive. So we're doing this. Persons are going to come with their own ideas and opinions and all of that, but we're going to make the best of it. They're hearing and they're going to sit and think about it. So no worries there. Thank you for that thought too, Dabby. Thank you for the support. Yeah, all the time. Bless up yourself. One love will say, no fibble double or no flip flopping around here. So we're doing it. I remember when I was there, I don't know if you remember, but I remember I was at about 200 and something. And see, I've doubled that. And that's like less than 2 months. September. Yeah, less than 2 months. So to God be the glory. Yeah? So glad to have. Yes, don't worry about the chosen or success. Exactly. Exactly. So nice, all of you. Yes, exactly. I'm not worried about that. I have positive vibration here. And I would have learned like along the way. Remember that it's a process. And I would have shared like back then when I just started, I was so demotivated when I see persons just coming on and then they just come off like them just unsubscribe, them boots it up it on like done or sub or however they want to say it, and then whoops, when you get up in the morning you see how much unsubscription on your thing. But then I have grown past that, vibing another way, encouraging others as I go on, and you would have seen the blessing of the Lord shining upon me and Casey Inspirational Tales, because every day I can count that somebody is coming on. 2 weeks ago I was at, was it 2 weeks? Yeah, that was at 401 and now 64. So that's 10 days, we get 64 persons coming on to me. So that is indeed a blessing. And nobody did that but God. And if he did it for me, he can do it for you too. Yeah? I love your world, the world smiles. I love your, I receive it. Yes, okay, thank you. I'm just catching up, because I just, posting as much as I told to do more. Yeah. Yes, Dabby, and you will get there too. You will get there, definitely. You will get there. I know you will. I know you will. And everybody have a space in this, they call it, platform. And I always say I have 7 billion, 7 or over 7 billion people in the world. There is a little for you, a little for she, a little for him, a little for me, a little for everybody. So if you get $1,000, if you get 1,000 subscribers, it's just, yeah, a tip in the bucket, you know. And if I get, it's just a tip, and we're all going to get there. We all. It's one thing, you know, when we have the subscribers and we don't have the quality subscribers, and that's what I appreciate more than ever. Me rather figure through with this little bit what I have. I know so when me show up on my live, me can have at least 10 persons here watching me. Or when me put up my videos, me can see persons commenting and, you know, vibing with me, liking and all of that. Than to have 1,000 or 10,000 and then you look, you just have 50 views or 10 views. You know, or when you come on the live, you just have 2 persons coming up. No, I'd rather to stay here. I prefer this way. I prefer this way. So if you see me going back and forth, I am just doing my reading reading from the comment, because as I said, sometimes I can't read it from the phone. Don't worry about subscribers too much. They will come. Yes, definitely. Definitely. I believe so too. And as Dabby mentioned, the algorithm, it will push you. Once you are consistent in what you're doing, you will get the push. Because sometimes on my thing, you know, I have persons watch my video that I have not connected with from Nemo, you know, and other places. They just watch my video, and some me even shocked. I believe more than one time. This lady vibing, beautiful vibes. She watched my video from England, and I always a copy with that accent. And with the moment, it was just a wow moment. She commented on my video and saying that I really enjoy what you're doing, and speak about my soothing voice and the fact that she met me for a reason. It was not by no chance, because the same, she even went and read when I started my channel that I started it on her birthday, and from ever since she is on my page. If you ever watch my videos and look at the comments, you will see beautiful vibes. And also I saw persons from Asia, some other countries, and they're there, they subscribe, and well, I'm not sure if they subscribe, but they comment on my videos, and I'm like, wow, so people are seeing you. When you think it not, people are seeing you. So that's the key. Don't give up, and don't feel like what you're doing is insignificant or you're at a certain level. You are going to grow. Me used to be at one um subscriber, 5 subscribers, 10 subscribers, 10, 20, until, you know, I just kept on growing. And just the same way you can do it too. It's just like a child. It's just like a parent talking to a child. The child is not going to get it, you know, because they're just in that season. But you who would have gone through the process can share your knowledge to say, don't worry about it, it's going to be okay. It's the same, because I would have gone there and go through the process. So I know that you are going to be okay, right? I am from Jamaica. Thank you so much, Skater, for joining. I am vibing with you from Jamaica. I am Casey. I do inspirational lessons daily. I also speak about my weight loss journey as well. This morning I went on a live to the mountain, and well, on a live to share a live share what I did or is still doing to lose 32 pounds. So I'm down 32 pounds now. Yeah, so you guys can vibe. You guys can vibe. I don't want to move this thing. Like if I move it, I'm going to do it after the live. So I was saying that you guys can vibe in the chat. I will catch up after. I will catch up after. But as if the things that I see coming up, I'll just answer along the way, right? So I was saying that I catch up with Living After 50 doing her light grocery shopping. That was very good. I know, and that's so creative too. You're just going to shopping. You can be doing anything and you're recording it. You never know if the people are going to watch you But you just do it, right? And see, at least me watch you and I comment on your thing. And I'm sure other persons would have watched as well, living after 50. So whatever you're doing, don't think that it is insignificant. Casey, keep going. Okay, thank you so much. I'm going to try. Let me see. Nemo always thought what I used to see Casey with her water bottle. I said water bottle. Have to, you know. And on the first, this is water. Of course, I tend to drink, like I try to drink three of this, at least three of this per day. Like, I'm not promote this company, but you know, I tend to do this three of this per day, and I also eliminate sugar from my diet. And I also, just I said also welcome Wisdom Sparks Motivation. Thank you for joining. So three of this per day. You guys can connect in the chat. I'm going to put the link as many as well as much as I can after the live. So when you go back through, you can see, and persons who would come or will come in after this live, they can see and connect as well. I think I did it last week, but I did it the long way. So I drink three of this, at least three per day. I eliminate the sugar from my diet. Yeah, that's number one. So no juice. All of them juice, so them I tell you about natural juice. Don't believe them. It's no natural nothing. I delete, if you look on the label, you see how much sodium in it. So I delete it. And I also do my fasting, my intermittent fasting. So, and I was sharing, and I say everything that you do in your life is for a reason. Because then I was not able to fast, not even for 3 hours. Like, when we start, I always watch the clock. I said, oh my goodness, I almost time I watch the clock. I say, yeah man, we soon come off that. But yes, and preservatives. So don't think them just I said that for get in your mind, and that's just a marketing strategy to you. So once you can get in the minds, that's it. You're done. You're done for. But I'm here to tell you that this is no adjective. You don't say adjectives. Nothing there. That is pure, 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 and it is very good for you, for your health. So nothing there. 0, 0. Everything 0, 0. So trying to eliminate sugar out of my diet, but it is hard. Girl, let me tell you, it is going to be hard because I have something to show you guys, you know, but later down in the live, me I go show you the testimony. It's good to have a witness when you're doing testimonies. I always try, when anything happened to me, we call my sister and tell her, I say this, or we tell my spouse, or tell somebody. So when it come out, we can say, I did share it with XYZ, so I have witness. But yes, going through this process, it is hard. I'm still going through it, so it is hard. And I was thinking through sometimes the way how God works in your life is just amazing. And I say God works in mysterious ways, and that is so true. Because then he has been preparing me for this a long time ago, you know, but I can only appreciate it now that I'm in this space. So then I used to do my fasting, but it was like 2 or 3 hours, and going through, I always feeling so hungry. Like I always been watching the time and say, oh my gosh, like on the 9 o'clock yet, figure eat. But then I get a different appreciation of the fasting. Like it is not so much of you abstaining from food, but you building that spiritual connection with Christ. So before I do my fasting, I'm telling you, I go to God, I pray, I ask him to seize the worm them from my stomach and open my, like close my appetite. When I say open, close my appetite. And I was able to move from 2 hours to 6 hours to 9 hours. And that's how I am here now in this weight loss. So my body is accustomed to not eating at a particular time. So losing the weight, whoops, it came in handy through then, like coming from my fasting, it came in handy. Once you keep fasting, it becomes easier as the days. Exactly, yes. And that is so true wisdom. It became so easy. I remember going through a fasting and I was here cooking for my son and I did not even taste the food. Cooking good, nice food, And I said, God, I really do this. And I just cook the food and give it, and it was okay. So it is something that is a spiritual connection with Christ, and it is something that becomes easier as you go in the process or through the process. So fasting is something that I do to lose the weight. I know that the more you eat, you expand your stomach. See your stomach here, and when we're eating and the sweet, because our body would have produced sugar for us already, and we are putting all of them stuff that in our system more and more. How is it going to process it? So, and you realize that when you stop drinking the sugar, your stomach just decrease. Like I don't know, but me can say mine decrease, but it just go. Like all of a sudden it just go. Just like that. But me know that the stomach is, I say my stomach here. And when I smell the food, me always say eat with your stomach. Don't eat with your eyes, because the plate looks so nice and dandy and all of that. And you just want to finish the plate because the plate look good. But your stomach is this. The more you eat, I saw it open up, it stretches until you say you have a big wide stomach. And for it to subside, you have to go back through the process. You have to train it again. So if you're here trying to go through the system, the weight loss journey, just believe that it is very much possible. Casey did it and you can do it too. Yeah? I am going to go through this part and then I can show you. The dress that I have on now is a dress that I had when I was bigger in skin. Yeah. And I'm going to show you. I was trying to look for more suits, but I was on DC Live being our moderator, so I was so occupied. So I just put this on, hurry up, and then I saw this other one. So I'm going to show you guys live and direct where I am. Yes, if you give yourself a cut-off time to stop eating that. Yeah, indeed it's hard for sure. I haven't eliminated sugar as yet, but moderately, yes, I think so. Yes, over time it will come. It will come. But yeah, because I never just get up and stop like all of a sudden. So I've started like with 2 hours with my fasting. But that was years ago. But since last year, that's when I started this weight loss journey. And I kept it. There are times when I went off track. I call it cheating. I did some of that. And even the other day I did it too, because I went on trip with VC and go get way the food. And me wanna eat, because a part of my fasting, or my fasting period, is in the morning, so I eliminate breakfast. What I do when I get up, the first thing I do is drink a cup of water. Yeah? When I drink the water, that is it. I don't eat anything until 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock, I eat a big meal. After that, coming home in the evening, I don't eat anything. That keeps me, because I will be drinking a lot of water after. So that kept me. In the beginning, I used to get some bad headaches, yes. But after a while, you're okay. And what I try to do, is to drink the water warm. So, room temperature water, that's what I drink. I try not to drink cold water. So most of my water is room temperature. I tend to do that right through. My son, we just feed him pan that to say it becomes a part of him. But nowadays we say I go towards the cool water. I think the room temperature water quench your thirst better than the cold water for me. But yeah, I drink my water in the morning. When I go to work, that's what I drink too. I just drink the warm, like I put the warm water, mix it, and that's what I have until 12 o'clock. And yeah, at first it used to bother me because my stomach would get up like rolling and all of that. But then when I found that when I drink the warm water, it doesn't do that to me. And then after a while, I like to eat in the morning, it makes me just to think about it. It turns me off. So the most I will do sometimes is to drink coffee or get some crackers or something, but nothing heavy. You know, some persons they have to eat a big or a healthy breakfast. Nothing is wrong in it if you want to do it that way. Say you want to eat, you're a morning person and you have to have your breakfast, you have your healthy breakfast, however that is. And then in the lunchtime, you may not have such a big meal. You may go down on that meal, like reduce the amount of carbs and all that you would have consumed. So you reduce that. And in the evening, you do the same thing. You just have to condition your mind and um, practice. So in the evening, you'll drink a cup of tea and eat some crackers. It works that way too. It's just that for me, I work better eating in the daytime than in the morning time. But if that's your way, go right ahead and you can share the results. It's not going to be easy. I was talking with LaShawn this morning and she was saying that we can hold each other accountable. 12 o'clock, my lunch is my dinner. When I get home, I will be something less before. Yes, so you will get something less before. Yes, so exact, that's my thing too. 12 o'clock is my dinner time too. But yeah, that's the thing that we should hold each other accountable. I see where Boogie Time is doing that. Just doing our water challenge. I'm so excited for her read that. I want to see all the results. And yeah, once we have something put in place, and I shared earlier that I do, right? I journal. So everything that I am doing, it is on my vision board. So on my vision board, my target was losing 10 pounds. And this is something, again, another testimony. I say, God always give you more than what you ask for. So me and bargain say 10 pounds because we know say it's hard. It's very hard to lose weight. And God say, yeah, at 10 pounds you think me I gonna give? Boops, me I triple that. My God, sometimes I just think about it, it's just amazing. And everything, I just look at it that way. I don't do nothing on my own. Nothing at all. My family is Jamaican, so they want their good breakfast and dinner. It was such, oh yes, indeed. And that means we Jamaican, we just gluttonous, or gluttonous. We just, I they say we licky licky. Just love nothing. Like someone was saying, I don't know when they come up with brown stew chicken for breakfast. Back in the day, we never used to have brown stew chicken for breakfast or curry chicken for breakfast. We used to have like ackee and saltfish, tin mackerel. We have fried breadfruit, fried dumpling, those little stuff. But we have this big food now for breakfast. Like when did that become a part of our Jamaican breakfast? But I don't know. I mean, food is food for me. But I know Jamaicans, they love their food, man. Their big food, especially on a Sunday. Man, that is something them, I forget them big food. But that's on my house. And for me I have to just deal with what I can manage. And I can understand. But when you cook that big meal, though, wisdom, you can just take a small portion. I know that it is somewhat what we call it now, word is not coming out, but it can be so it can hypnotize. That's not the word I'm looking for. But yeah, you get drawn into the eating as well when you see everybody eating. Your thing have to be very strong. to get on that journey, because the support that is going to come from your family will be, yeah, I want my food. And eat the meat and then some vegetables. Yes. Yes. So you're on the right track, my dear. Yeah. Because the meat, good protein. That's good. And then you have the veggie and then you have your water or you have your tea or whatever. And I'm not saying that, I'm not saying that you're just going to come out of it. If you have a juice, you can dilute the juice. If you have the tea, you dilute it. I know it may taste insipid according to us to drink, what you call it, fresh water tea. Or fresh juice. But yeah, I mean, we're getting, you have to just keep our mind on the goal, you know? You're getting somewhere. Lisa, I catch up with her. I know she's in the chat. Well, she is online, and she was talking about her announcement. She's still gonna wait. Did the gentleman came that said that he was going to take you? I promise you sitting for Christmas, Lisa, him come up yet? She did a short on that, and she was talking about on her video, praying for our children. That's the announcement. Just pray for our children when they're going out. Don't take anything lightly these days. You see your kids or your child going out, you may not see him or her coming in. But a little prayer a day goes a far way. So when you're sending out even your family, just get up and pray for them. Don't mind, because we have different personalities in our family. There may be just one person who is on their feet praying, always praying. So if you're that person, just continue to do that. It is very important. So many things happening out there with our children. And if we send out prayers, you never know, prayer can move mountain. So, and she was just encouraging us to do that daily. Sometimes when I visit my family, we have a good throwdown. And we having that leftover for breakfast for our children every day. Yes, indeed. Yeah, we do that. That's a Jamaican thing. Especially like if we have boiled dumpling and we can't, and that's our culture. We don't waste food. So the boiled dumplings, we leave them for the next day, and then we fry it and eat that for breakfast with something. Or some persons, they love the burn rice, like when the bottom of the rice kind of burn Sunday, Monday. So so the following day we are gonna eat that. What else? We're just so creative. And that is something that I really love about our culture. And we just know how to, let's say, make it, turn it and make fashion. So it's something so creative. And even, I know that it's not really a Jamaican thing, but I know Jamaicans who make pancake from scratch. So them not buy the mixer, them just beat up them egg and do their thing. And like with the porridge, like I know in the States you just probably, I don't know, I'm just saying, that's what I see them do. Put the oatmeal in the bowl and put some milk on it, put raisin in it and all of that. Down a yard in Jamaica, we have boiled that, put tin milk, condensed milk. We put evaporated milk, we put with nutmeg, we put with cinnamon, and we have put, man, when we're done with that coconut milk, everything, that's porridge. We don't put anything, we don't put it, as I said, we don't disappear thing, we don't disappear away, but through where we just enough, everything we just enough. Love enough of ourselves with everything. Every single thing. I say we lick about with Talawa. We're always so creative in doing our thing. I cook Sunday for the week. So say I'm big cooking that in Jamaica sometimes some family they have a big Dutch pot. The Dutch pot can hold on 5 family. Because say when you eat early, like most homes, we eat early on a Sunday. So you know that in the evening we're gonna go back to for a seconds. So we always have something to go back for. And so a Sunday day, the pot of it bigger than the other days them. And also on a Sunday have people always a call. May I pass through today, you know? You know why they want to pass through because they want some of your food. Oh my God. Yes, that is true. Super is always after church. Yes. Super is always after church because you know, like some persons just plan out and say, all right, today we get some of KC food. Next week, me I go get some of Dabby. The other week, me I get some of Basil food. And I saw them I go run. You go run the thing like, they want to sample everybody food. So you know, say, when Sunday they come, just look out for a call that I'm coming over after church, you know. Or can I come over this Sunday? You know, they want put up an alarm because your pot of it big. And you don't say I have to go put your foot in the food there because they want when they eat, everything come off of their plate. I think it is an insult for us. Well, for me, I love to cook. And I also love when I give you my food, me see you eat it off. Yeah? Hello, global vibes, global views and awareness, Mr. Vibes. Well, thank you so much for joining. Global came on my live like the first time on our live, me and DC live, and he has been there with us ever since. Global does videos read different places in the world. So if you go over on his channel, you will see different Caribbean islands that he speak about and different places in the world. So you can just give him some strength, encourage him, and do the good thing or the right thing, the positive thing to watch his video, comment and like. I will put his thing in the chat. Last week I don't remember if I put it in there, but this week, you know, when you do one thing, you just try out a thing. So each time you go at it, you get better at it. So I'm going to do it for persons who are here. So when you go back, you can just click on the link and it takes you to the person's page. Start cooking peas before you go to church. Yes, that is it. Sometimes, you see what I do now, wisdom? I cook my peas, I pressure my peas and put it in the freezer. So whenever that time come, like no Saturday, I can take it and put it at the bottom. Say no, say Sunday I don't have to be cooking that. But yeah, you put the peas somewhere, I put the peas to soak. Oh my God, such a peas take some time, yes. Oh my love, I support you, Casey there, but I have to papa keep being you. You're wonderful. Thank you so much, Dabby. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you so much. And you have a wonderful night now. Alright, Howdy, creating change. Thank you for stopping by. Stop by to support for a bit. You do it. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, creating change. Yeah, so that's a smart, well, I believe that's what VC shared with me, and the moment she said it, because you have one big pack of peas, think about, and then each week you're going to have to be doing the same routine, pressure and pressure. Me just cook one big pot of peas and parse it and put it in the freezer. So when, like no Saturday night, I just take it out, and then tomorrow it's easy cook. 1, 2, I'm done cook. I have to think about, you know, that part. So yeah man, we Jamaicans, we love our food. We love our food. Yes. Yes. And you know, like for tonight now, me I thought me I have to go season my meat. So you know, so we have to make the meat marinate and all of that. We have to make the meat marinate and all of that. So they have to be tasty for Sunday. Because that's, for me, if you come to my house and we give you my food and you don't eat it off, I get the side. I ask VC, whenever she come over here, she always, oh, don't give me so much food and all of that. And if a little bit of food, me I plate it up because I have to carry it over. I like when you eat off my food. Hello, son. Thank you for stopping by and supporting mother. Thank you. I am going to try that because right now my piece is in was. Yeah, man, try it. Put all of it in it and just pressure them. Pressure all of it and then parsley it and see. Your life easier for Sunday. Yeah, very much easier. And for the meat, we don't get up and just season the meat. You see, I'm gone off track. I'm here reading from material and I'm off track because they're talking about culture. And Casey love chat. I was saying this morning that when I came, my first video here, I stated that I am shy. And BC would have said that. Me not think me. Anisha found out that Casey don't know shy. Me don't know shy. We just want to get used to it first. And then we just, boom, like pop up. Just come up. And I know shy girl, but getting used to the camera and all of that, I feel a little cute. You don't know what to expect and all that. So I just have to be subtle with it. But as is, I think I'm more of an extrovert than an introvert. So you just want to get used to the crowd, get used to you guys, and then you'll see the real me. Like, I'm always the real me, but sometimes a little bit reserved, and like other times, like when I get to know you guys, I will be the full version of myself. So me coming here and talking, I will sit and talk. I'm a talker. I will talk you out of your seat. Just let me know you. I'm gonna talk you. I'm gonna talk you. Talk you. So I'm saying that I'm here with my thing and I'm going off track. So look here, Sonny. I'm a talker. You don't have to come here and, well, it's good. Let me tell you, it's good to have witness. So this person here, yes, he's my son indeed. He's on here for the first time supporting me. Is it because it's your birthday you're coming on here to support, or you're doing this to show off with your friends? What is it? But yes, I have that within me. I will blow you out. But right, so Amaka, no friends. Whenever people try my cooking, when people try my cooking, they'll be smelling, taste so. Yeah, man. I say I can't be a Jamaican and I can't cook. Hey, yes, man, Basil. I feel you turn up the thing. And that draw people to you, they always want to come up Basil, Once they cook one time, yeah, Basil, they start say, look here, man, me I pass through, And that them always say, me I pass through the boat. Welcome, Mocha, welcome. Thank you, Mocha Moment. I was saying that Mocha is so supportive. She is on everybody's live. So we should do the same. When she's going live, we should all be there for her as well. I said the same thing. Yeah. You said the same thing. Yes. Said the same thing, Ree. I lost it there. Hello. Yeah, Mocha is so supportive. So supportive. I remember Mocha saying that she wanted the 50 subscriber to go live. I don't recall seeing Mocha going live though. If you have gone live, maybe I missed it, and that is so bad to say here, but I'm going to check back your page, Mocha, and see, and I know that I will be playing it right through. I'm vibing from Jamaica, so persons who are coming here, if you're joining for the first time, I am Casey. I do inspirational lessons daily, and I also speak about my weight loss journey. I'm vibing from Jamaica, and you can also share where you are vibing from. I am also going to show you guys like the results of my 32 pounds down. So that is something that I will show you in a short while. Yeah, you're most welcome, Mocha. So welcome. So I just spoke about Lisa, and she did her announcement in praying. I was also saying that if you know keep when I watch a chat and I see things coming up and I get engaged in it, that's it, you know, that's a wrap. Me just go talk. So perhaps halfway through what I intend to do tonight, but I will get there. If you're from an island and can't cook something wrong, well, yeah, island girls they can cook, and they say island girls. Most island girls can dance, especially if you can't dance, they say you must can wine, but you must can do something to represent the island. I know that Trinidadians them love wine. They can't come from Trinidad, and Jamaicans too. Them, but the cooking part, I know that. I know that for sure. I know. Hello, sir. Most of them are like that. But it is true. I mean, I don't mean say so. Them say so. If they come from Caribbean, there must be something that distinctive from or would have, you know, separated from the other countries. Jamaicans, yeah, them not full of themselves. Them have them swag. Them creative and all of that. Like all Caribbeans. But me know say Jamaicans, like Caribbeans, they inna them cooking. If you go to Barbados, are the same thing. They love them cooking. Trinidad is the same thing. Well, me love them roti and things, them curry. I love that. And all other Caribbeans. Bahamas the same thing, but me know say they love them if they in them soca, them in them reggae and whatever, and them a wine up. If I saw Casey, me can wine too. Well, what's a something? I can do a little move here and there. I remember one time, you know, this young lady came to the office and she said, she came to do something. She said that, are you a Christian? People always, I told you that that was my conviction, like in becoming a Christian, like getting baptized and all of that. Because at one point I wasn't baptized, but I was going to church and, you know, doing all the other things. But I just was not baptized. I mean, I said what it takes to just do the right thing, right out and done. Why me just do it piece of piece? I have been to Africa, the girls cook. From, yeah, all Africans too, yeah, they cook. Yeah, but I started cooking that age too, come here, so. At 11 I was cooking, a big chef. And some person start cooking from a younger age here in Jamaica too. But yeah, and I was just sharing that not because you're a Christian, you're not going to be in tune with what's happening. So for example, I was this person before, like getting baptized and all of that. So who I am, my personality is not going to change, not because I am now a Christian, walking with the Lord and all of that. Me go simple and what they call it, kulu. Like, I'm still the same being. I'm proud and bold and confident. So if I'm going to talk, when we do my hosting and all of that for sessions, it take me to come and me and host me and get the crowd in and I know the moves and all of that they're doing now. And I try to do like the moves. And when you're in church and you clap, I say you clap in a church, you clap and clap with confidence. And you move with the beat same way. So there's no way that me becoming a Christian, me I go seize up. Everything still works. And I'm working for the Lord with it. Move with alacrity too. So yeah, I know all of those stuff. We used to know all of them stuff there before. It's not that I'm going to go back and listening to all those music and all of that. But who I am still is so. I'm vibrant. I'm going to be vibrant in the Lord. And my vibrant, if that's a word, vibrantness is going to pull persons to the Lord too. Because I was telling you that the young lady came in the office and she said, she called my name and she was saying, "Are you a Christian?" I wonder what she a cook with me, you know. So I say, no, me can't say it proud, you know, but then me couldn't say it. Me always have to try defend the thing, like try to go into a deeper conversation to get to a point. But no, me just say it, yes, I am. And she said, it's nothing why you're asking, it's just that your demeanor and how you are, your like she said, the energy that you give is just something. And I said, oh, I thought that you saw something else here, you know. It's not that you look and you wear anything, you know. I can see that you're a hot girl. In Jamaica, you can say, you look good. She has said, I can't say you're a hot girl, you know, Miss Clark. Well, my first name and my last name is Casey. So I can see that you're a hot girl, you know. Kemi said, she said that, but she called me by my last name. So in my head, though, I smile, I say, oh. But she said that even so, because you're not a hot girl and you expose your body and all of that, you represent well. But the thing about it, I say people are watching you, even when you're not even realize that people are watching them and watch you. But the moment that she came in contact and how I spoke, I guess, I don't know what I did, but she just came out and she said that she wants to become a Christian and she wants to do it how I do it. She don't want to be a Christian and then she just lose herself because I see that she was a particular way too. And she said that, you know, mommy and daddy got baptized and they're like she just said last week and all of that and I want to do it too. And she said, me motivate her, she want to be like me. I say, you can't be like me, but just do it, just start. Because you're going to have all the obstacles there to say, hey Sabu! Welcome, Sabu. You see? She is the person I was telling you about. That came out with Casey. Can you read that name? I did not know that it was Samu. But when I went on her live and she said, oh, Casey, it's so easy. It's the easiest name. Samu. I mean, I said, I couldn't tell that that name was Samu. Yes, it's good to see you in real time. It's good that you can see me in real time, my baby. I talked about you earlier on my live. Like, I was sharing that I got so much love from you, my African peeps. I got so much love from you. Oh, Global, which one you want to come over for dinner from at me or Basil Cook to you know? Hello? You're coming over for dinner? Yes, I talk about, she's the lady that I spoke about earlier. Such a sweet soul. I met her here while doing my engagement. So Samu, you can connect with the persons that are here. We're a good tribe. We come from the positive or the hope team. What we do is to watch each, well, you know the thing already. We are good people. So we don't come with no flip-flop, nothing. So we watch each other's video, we comment and we like. We do the things the right way. So Samu, welcome my dear. Welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Let me see people in like, I tell them, so I know everybody business. So I know everything that is happening. So when I see my peeps, I can, you know, indeed, that's why I probably talk a lot. Maybe, I know finally. Oh, I will say good morning. Welcome back to the kids, KC Inspirational Tales. I hope today's lesson titled, Being a Good Samaritan, will inspire someone. Hey, I did that today on my live too. I did an early morning walk to the mountain. That was something that's on my page. Maybe sometime you can catch up with that to see me live too, walking and see. Remember, you always asking about me showing a little bit of Jamaica. So I showed a little bit of Jamaica going up that hill this morning. Some mighty Father, I was my thighs But Brandon was on here with me, keeping me alive, going up. Because Brandon shared that he was doing 4 hours. Can you believe it? I mean, I say, if Brandon doing 4 hours and me just a go 1 hour, why am I complain? But just say, oh man, just, suck up yourself and come through. So I did that, and I am so I am so happy that I did it. I'm a jovial person. Yeah. Yes, if you're a jovial person, you just have to be who you are, not because you take a different path in your life, you're going to change to prove what point. Come to you, you see, the Lyman Digital come at me again and reconnecting. Anyways, people will come for who you are. When they see how authentic you are, that's what they will gravitate to. Well, that's what I gravitate to. Me can sense energy, and that's my gift. I have the gift of discernment, so I can sense real people. So I know that perhaps people can sense who I am too. I'm not saying some persons may not like me, that's fine. Some persons like me, that's fine too. I'm not, but I know who I am. Hello, everyone in the live. I hope. Yes, come and so. Good night. It's okay. Nice meeting you too. Everybody, remember to connect to Comieso. She is also a Jamaican, and I'm so appreciative of her time spent on my live and on my sister's live. And as I said, after the live, I am going to be dropping the links in the chat so persons can, just click and connect. I have to catch up because I'm talking so long. I didn't, well, I know that I'm capable of doing these things, but, wet my throat. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you know what? Some who did a video about all the birth months, and she did it like, I'm not so much into this horoscope thing, but when she do it, I say, yeah, because I'm September born, and I like when things are organized, and I'm telling you, do this, like, as me say, when me come out, it just applies to me. I don't like to be, I like a flow. And as I said earlier, me come, me write down everything that I'm about or what I want to do and all. But I have to go with a flow. And she mentioned all of that. Yes, one love and bless up yourself, enough respect. And we talk here. Yeah, good night. Yeah, so she was doing that, and I said, oh my, now that I'm thinking of, now that I see her here, I thought of it, and I said, that's the September girl in the office. I love organize everything. I love peace. So yeah. But anyways, back to what I was saying. So Amaka Vlogs, remember some time ago Amaka came on here. Amaka, she's also from Africa, I think Nigeria. So it's Amaka_vlogs. Some of us here would have connected with her some time ago. I haven't connected with you. I don't know that word. I don't want to pronounce that word here. Oh, come here, so you're talking about come here, so voice of reason. Yes, I'm going to put them all in the link. You hear some so you can connect. Let them know coming from KC, And yeah, I was sharing with them that you remember you talked about how many persons coming from KC. So this is Samu. So she's the lady that I was telling you that came on. I never know that so many persons say KC coming, So I'm going to put all the links in here. So when I am through, you can just go in and click and just, connect. Don't just go over and subscribe, watch the person's video for at least a minute or so, at least. You can watch it for more, but at least just to keep the subscription intact, and then you do your thing. It's entertaining. Alright, so sometimes it hits the nail. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, I learned that too, that if you do not go on the person's page some more and like watch it for at least a minute or so, then YouTube will assume that you're a troll and unsubscribe. So the sub for sub thing is not something that we encourage here. So at least a minute you go by the person's page and vibe with the person. Right? So Amaka underscore vlogs, I would have checked her out as well. Very informative channel she has there, and I was so intrigued with one of the videos that she shared, and I'm going to share it with you guys now. Well, look here, not just me sharing it with you guys. I want you to go on her page and check her out because she saved me. Hi Sean, wagwan. I saw that you were on live and I'm going to go back and watch the replay. But I was on my sister's live and I'm her moderator. So when I went on my thing, I saw that you were live too. But I will definitely go and check out that, on replay. So yes, Amaka, share that when you see, what is it called? When you see copyright under your video, you probably upload your videos and you have it with music and all of that. That would have happened to me earlier this week. So the copyright came up on one of my videos. And I said, but me use this song all the time. Why is YouTube doing that, putting copyright on my thing? So I went, it's a good thing I was watching or keeping abreast with my team. So watching, hey Ellen, welcome. I talked about you earlier, my darling. I also did the live to the mountain. I know that you and Steve will enjoy that. How are you, Ellen? So, yes. So, I saw the copyright on my thing. But by watching Amaka's video, I learned that you don't have to delete your video. Because that's all of my mind is. So I'm going to delete that video now because I can't have any copyright under my video. But there's a way to not take down the video. Go in the YouTube studio, just go to her channel and watch it. I'm just telling you that it can be done without you removing your video. The copyright have been paying CapCut and using the music, but they still say copyright. Yes, and they will put up that free, like some of them are free and all of that. And when you do it, the funny thing about it too, Samu, when you put it up, you're not seeing it until after it processes, Like, you put it up and leave it, then in the morning, you just see big copyright come up on the thing. And you're like, why couldn't you have seen, why couldn't that show before you post it? Why it has to wait until it is there, you see, in the copyright. So that happened. And it's a good thing that it was not for the entire video. I did what Amaka stated on her video, and I deleted that sound section, and my video still remains. So if you ever have any copyright issues on your thing, you don't have to delete your video because you would have acquired the views and all of that. All you need to do, go in on the studio and follow the steps. So when you're through here, you can go on Amaka underscore vlogs and you will see how she did it. And that was something I learned that I had to share that with you guys too. I had a copyright and I did. You see, yeah, you didn't have to delete it. You just have to delete the sound. Because when you go on the studio, it will tell you what is the copyright or what caused the copyright, and you can delete it from the studio without removing your video. So yeah, I learned something one time that happened to me and I deleted my video. And if I knew that, this know that that I'm learning, I would not have done that. So yeah, don't delete your videos. So Boogie Time, I check up with Boogie Time as well. And Boogie Time is holding herself accountable with that water challenge that she has going on. And I'm so excited to see her results and all. So yeah, Boogie Time, big up yourself. As Jamaica they were saying, big up your nice clean self, Boogie Time. Yeah, one Boogie Time and never two. Anyways, I'm moving right along. Some of the team members that I would have played out, my Blazing Life and Draven. Did have seen Draven stop by in my. Draven is living your true. I don't want to say it wrong, but his name is Draven. So, and Kashmir went live about a lot of times this week, so I catch up with her as well. And I catch up with you too, Shine. You never say Shine, Shine just a boost tune. Every time Shine bust a tune. The redemption song, when I say, come true, Shine. Shine just a sing out. Yeah, man, Shine. Big up yourself, like him just, you know, but all you see the next thing you need to do, Shine, you need to flash your natty man. When you come on and I do them song, you just flash it. I have the natty, but you have the natty, so you have to flash your natty and you know, so them do the thing. Yes, Alan, I have a notebook. Well, a flip book. I was sharing that on my review. Sometimes I don't know if everyone is like this, but I love to, well, to record what I do. Sometimes in your life you may be doing a whole lot, but because you are not recording them, it may be something, you know. But I try to do it as the day, like as it happens, because if you wait, it may be a little bit challenging. But each time I do something, like if I watch Ellen's live and what Ellen's live is about, I can write it down. So in my weekly review, I don't just come talking loosely, even though I can, because see me I talk, I'm not even I go through the book. But just to, you know, that's just how I flow. So I tend to do it. And even for reflection, I will say that come next 2 months, when I go through, all the page will be empty in this book. This is all the work that I would have done, supporting my team, and so and my lessons daily. I can now look back and say, oh, I did this and it was about this and da da da. So I do that. So, and even like in your personal life, you have vision board, and the Bible would have speak about writing your plan and make it plain. It may tarry, but you know that it is going to come to light. It's going to happen. It's one thing when we think about something and then and write it than to just think. It keeps you accountable too. Because every time we walk and you see it flash up in your eyes, you're going to say, oh, I need to do this, or you know, I haven't done this, and you're going to get to it. Compared to when it's all in your head, it can just vanish. So many things happen each day and take away the thing that is there today. So but when you have it written down, you are more in tune with doing it. You're holding yourself accountable. You're recording your wins, your losses, and all of that. And even when you don't acquire or accomplish what you would have put on paper, you know that it is to be done, so it is going over into the next cycle. But when you're in your head, they always say too, it is better to borrow from somebody than to borrow from yourself, you know, because when you pay back the person, you not pay back yourself. It's the same thing. When things to be done in your head, you're not going to do it, but when it's on the paper, you're whole accountable to do it. So yeah, so true. Plus 2025, there is a lot we want to do, so we must have journals and notepads. Yes, yes. Even videos, you're right then. Yeah, yeah. See, yeah, other persons are doing it too. That is good, and I'm happy to hear that. I know Wisdom would have mentioned that she did that earlier on, but yeah, it's something that I can witness because I started doing vision boarding. I really not big fancy board, you know. Me just have like something hard. I write down my goals and I put it like on the fridge or on the door, somewhere visible. So every time I pass, it's in my face. And when I accomplish something, I tick it off, and whatever I did not do for that year, I put it over into the next year, and so, and I can count how many things I've accomplished from 2017 to 2024. It's a whole lot of stuff, and it's not just um big stuff only. I put small stuff. They may be small, but they're great. So I put everything, every single thing. But I think anything insignificant. If you need to pray more, put it. And I just say pray more. I need to pray. Be specific with the things them that you're writing too. And they must be realistic. So you say I need to pray at least 3 times per day. So every day you get up, you know, say 3 times. You pray whenever, morning, noon, night, or however you want to do it. But your goals must be specific. No wide goals. Or if you want to lose weight, not just say you want to lose weight. Remember, I would have told you earlier that I said I wanted to lose 10 pounds and I'm at 32 pounds down. So it has to have figures. It must be realistic. So yes, you want to lose weight. How many pounds you want to lose? You want to drink water. How many bottles of water you want to drink? You want to walk. How many hours per day you want to walk? You know, stuff like that. So make it realistic. So when you are going through, you can say, oh, I did that. You know? So that is something food for thought to do if it is something that you do, because some persons don't subscribe to that, and it's fine, but I am like that and it works for me. So just doing or just sharing that with you. So yeah, I was saying that Shine Stress, I don't know what Stress Shine, but Shine did his song, and I also watch his replay live. Sometimes I would say that sometimes you're on this live and the Express is going live, and also it's hard to catch up. Some of them I have to watch them after the fact, you know. But the good thing is that you still get the watch hour and all. I saw that Stacy went live as well, so I watched Stacy, Maxine. Hi Maxine, thank you for stopping by. How are you? Yes, Ellen, thank you too. Thank you. Not once, not twice, but yes, yes, twice, yes. Yeah, man. I know you know the thing, them, you know. So you guys can connect. You see, Shine, we can say he's an adopted Jamaican, but Shine a big time Jamaican, you know. You don't know Shine. Shine know the Shreps. So when we talk, if no Shine, me know what you say. You don't have to write it out. Me know. Me know, me know, me know. I dig you. Yeah? I know. Well, for others, this is for others. I would have understand what he said up there, but for other persons who are not familiar with our dialect, so he's putting it out in English right there. Yes. So Stacy went live as well on Sunday. She did the restream. That is something we kind of skipped it about the restream. I need to do, if me I do the restream, I need to know how to do it the right way, because I heard that YouTube is flagging like you hear they say companies flagging channels that does that. So I am a little bit skeptic about it, but it's something I would love to learn about it. So I will be learning about it too in short order. So Yes, so Draven is living your truth DoorDash. So I would have catch up with Draven as well. Draven picking up his daughter, beautiful daughter, and all. That was an interesting video. I enjoyed watching that. So I was saying that living your truth, I didn't want to call the name wrong. His name is Draven, but because the channel name is Living Your Truth DoorDash. Yeah. And also serving God's people. That's my brother, and I have to catch up with him like every week. Sometimes 4 or 5 videos I'm there watching with serving God's people. The one that he put out, I believe it was Sunday sometime, the meaning of your birthday. I never really look at it that way, put it in a biblical point of view. That was very good. I never really looked at it that way, and I rather this way than, the other way. I also catch up with Homestead Made Easy about his goals. The same thing that I was just talking about, goals and aspiration. You would have done that, like to put how much he wants his channel to grow and all of that for the year. And a lot of people, I guess, do that, do the journaling and vision boarding and all. So that is very good. Well, that's what I got from it. And Anisha Live TV, I catch up with her as well. Like I was saying this morning, that some persons I just left them playing, like just keep the computer up and play them. Anisha was there. I catch up with her live and direct too. And some of them I just left playing. And also from some channels, like when the video ended, they would have go to another channel, and sometimes there are young YouTubers. I just subscribe to them, leave them a comment. I just do it. I don't know, sometimes when I go in person's comment, like you guys comment, and I see other persons that you would have connected to, I just connect to them, like just subscribe. There are young persons coming up like myself. So what, it doesn't hurt to just subscribe to them. Yeah. And I write like the same thing. So I do that as well. Everybody need a little strength. Miss Do It Yourself, I did play out her playlist. Her playlist was long. I love her playlist. I think 80 something on it. 80 videos. I will just leave it. And Limo one with a whole lot. I think I left it at 78. But all the Nemo persons there on that playlist, I don't know if you realize, but you get a one subscription or one subscribe. Sometimes you probably get more. But when I'm watching and I realize that, oh, I didn't subscribe from this machine. I just subscribe and I watch and I subscribe. But that's a long playlist, and trust me, yeah, that's a good thing though, where that he's doing, putting persons out there, because I would not have gone through like some other person's channel, and by going to it from the playlist, it would have, granted them that favor. Yeah, I spoke about Big Jack. I went on Big Jack. Big Jack was live as well. Big Jack was live and Chris was live. Like Chris be living up the live. Yeah? So Chris are live. And I've been on Chris live like a lot of times. Big up Chris. Chris is really, doing his thing, and I am there to encourage him, like when he's there. Just to give them a strength. I'm here to give everybody a strength. Where one thing can go. You may find it so insignificant, but me not look at it like that. I remember going to primary school and we used to take away the coins. I don't know if I experience that, but in Jamaica when they have coins, they like sometimes disregard the like they are no money. But me have a cousin there and she pointed out to say, Look here, me want my $1, you know, so $1 the least of the apostle because you have $1 compared to $20. So she said, me want my $1 then because if me have $99, $1 me need to make the $100. If you have $20 go be 120. Me want $100, $1. So me say it's so important if you have 100, like a $1 has value. I guess that's her point. Because if you have $1, you can save a $1 go to $100, just like how you can save anything else. But for you to disregard it to say because it's the smallest of them, it should not be so because everything has a value. So just like we here, if I come here one person, if me come over on your live, I remember one person do a whole lot. Let me finish what I'm saying. One person can do a whole lot. You have 99 subscribers, you need one person to make it 100. You have 0 person in your chat, you need one person to talk to get into your life. At least that one person you can engage. So you are very important. You are very important to all of us. Well, I would want to think that you look at it that way, that you are very important to everyone that you connect with. I want to believe that everybody who I connect with, they can see that that one person did something for me. Yeah? So don't even think about so my one liquor this can do that or my one liquor that can do that. No. I remember I was on somebody's live, like I was on somebody's live. I think it was Auntie Mickey, and I was the only one there. Like for over an hour, I was there with Auntie, like just talking with her, vibing with her, and I'm like, oh my goodness. If she had ever gone, it would be nil. But because I was there, I felt, I understand. Just like when I was walking this morning, we said everybody here so understand the assignment that you have to come even though you blow hard and your feet may be tired and your legs get warm and all of that, you may stop for a little while. But everybody know the assignment, we all understand, and we know that we have to go to the top of the mountain and we have to shed some inspiration along the way. So when we're passing, we tell each other good morning with a smile, and we share, don't stop man, go on, you soon reach. What I do man, go on up man, you soon reach. You know them way there? So just those little things that we do for people. You one person, it makes a difference. Welcome back, BC. You feel stuck, Ellen? Why you feel stuck now, my dear? Sometimes we all go through that, darling. We all go through that stuck moment. Feeling that, you know, nothing not going to work out for me, and you know, I'm just going back through the same thing. Similarly, I would have shared this morning, I come up in the phone, like, you see, when I talk to people, I just come so I look them in their face, like, them looking at my eyes and know, say, if you hear, like, I understand, I feel you, but not knowing that you're not in front of me. I wonder when you're there. What's wrong with you, girl? Like that's how I am. When I tend to just hold people. Like I can feel what you're going through. So when you're talking to me, I connect. Like I'm deep in you. So see me, I know. Like oh gosh, but you have learned that it's sometimes just part of it, but could always find something inside. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, but Ellen, trust me. I said earlier that we all are going through something. Believe it or not, you have some persons who we choose, and that's the difference between our situations. So I may be going through a whole lot, but I choose to come out with a positive vibration. I choose not to take my worries on my face. Every time you see me murmur or me complain about whatever, things may not be going how I would want it to be, but most things, when me look at it, I am above, 6 feet under. I'm a part of the living. I am able to do so many things that others are not able to do. So many blessings are in our life. And there's a song, Count Your Blessings, Name Them One by One. And you'll see how much you have and how much the Lord would have blessed you. But we all, I can say for myself, I would have gone through that moment where you feel stuck. And even here on YouTube, like I shared that earlier, that sometimes you're vibing with person, you go out with the right intention and to say, okay, you want to grow and you expect that that's the person's intention too, that both of you are there for the same reason, but you vibing with the person positively, and then the person is going to come and unsubscribe and all of that. It just dampens your spirit. But at the same time, I look at it to say that, hey, that's one person. I have 50 more persons on here, subscribe to me. I'm going to make the best of that 50 that I have. Yeah, that one would have been 51, but the majority is with me. So what can I do to engage the 50 that I have? Yeah? So you may be thinking that, okay, I would have liked to have 500 or probably double the 50. But you're not there yet. You are going to get there, I'm speaking for myself while I'm speaking to you. You are going to get there, but it's a process. We all have different seasons. And the season that you're in now is going to propel you to go into the season that is coming. What you're going through now will be your testimony also for what you are going to experience coming. Yes, so what we're experiencing now, just embrace it. And that's the beautiful thing about us, that we can speak to each other, we can communicate this way. Because if I was supposed to go on my what you call it there, like on the videos and just to communicate, because we would have communicate on our videos, Ellen, and share here and there messages with each other, but it's different when you're hearing my voice and seeing me, right? Yes, so it's a different feeling. And I appreciate doing these kind of things. So as I said that I talk, I would but I think I'm really shy, but just so I get to know, to who I know. But trust me, my dear, this time is a time that you will remember. You're going to reflect on. Well, a month down the line, 3 months down the line, you're going to see. When I started, and worse, let me tell you this story. I think I shared it this morning. When I decided to go on my live, my computer just stopped. It flopped. It flop plus stocks. And not even the computer, YouTube, I never know that I had to do something to go on it. This notification come up and I tell me about how I can't go live. They have to verify this and all of that. And I was feeling so low. But then VC was there and she said, no man, you can come on my page, and we did it. And that live, even though I thought in myself that it was a flop, a flop too, because I thought also the camera was going to show here. And I am in my dress and we are chop my tail. And that live, when I look back on my sister's channel, it's over 300 views. So sometimes I learn the things them that we're worrying about. Don't waste your energy on that, because they are going to work out either way. So if you sit down and worry about it, it's going to work. Life is going to happen. And if you don't worry about it, it's the same thing. So which one you choose? Don't worry about it. It's going to be okay. Well, I choose that. Don't worry about it right there. Everything will be okay. And you have a supportive community. I was also sharing that it's better to have 5 people rooting for you and rooting for you positively, Ellen, than you have 500 and they not support you. because you have your 500, not even 10 of them are come over, come watch a video, much less the comment. Not to mention when you come on live, you probably just have one. So it's best not to look on the quantity sometimes, but look on the quality that you're getting. And as you go on, I'm telling you that this is going to be a part of your testimony. Okay, I have to go, though this makes me stronger. Wow, Steve kept me up all night. He was so naughty. Yes, you will be. Trust me. Trust me. You will be. You will be. That's so much. Yes, it's my pleasure, my dear. My pleasure, my pleasure. And I'm so happy that the Lord would have blessed you with the strength and the personality that you have to take good care of your husband. And I know if you were in that position, he would do the same thing for you. So I'm happy. I'm so happy that, and you find joy in it too. Because when I watch the video, it's one day they are laugh and they are giving him juice and all of that. It's so beautiful. So, so beautiful. Yeah. Yes, yeah. Yeah. And as your vow say, in sickness and in health, till death do us part. And you're in this season, my dear, so just go through with the Lord. The Lord will strengthen you. You can do all things through him who strengthens you. Not some things, are a little, however you want to put it, but all, every single thing you can do it. You just need the strength, the encouragement to go on. You can do it. And the good thing is that you're finding joy in doing it, taking care of him. And sometimes I know you can be overwhelming to do all of that. But the Lord has been so faithful to you and your family. He provides for you all the way. You have been doing it for over 14 years. Some persons don't get the chance to do it for 4 hours. And you did it for 14 years. So, God is good. And just keep on doing the good work that you're doing. Never give up, though you may fall or feel low in spirit. But just continue. Take a break if you need to take a break, but don't give up. Okay, my dear? And, well, I'm here to support you. I'm here, and I hope my lessons, when I share them, well, you always listen to my lessons. They spread a little light of inspiration to you and Steve. Have a blessed night. I guess my time here has ended. I'm not done what I have to do because I love to. I'm just getting into it. So you would have not given up, and thank you. Yes, all the time, my dear. All the time. All the time. I'm here to support you. Hi, Tommy. I'm here to support you all the way, and I know other members here supporting you as well all the way. We all love you, and we love Steve. Steve look like him a little troublemaker, but he's a joy. He's a joy. But hi, bless you all. Yes, Alan. Thank you for joining, Tommy. Thank you so much for stopping by. So I am just going to share. I shared all that I would have watched, all the persons here that I would have watched, play out the videos, and I can say a little bit about what I've learned about you guys, and that's what, that keeps me going, because when I come here I have something to talk about. Getting to know you helps me to understand who you are, and I can flow better in doing this, because see, I know I'm gonna finish my thing, and I came here to finish. But I just love the fact that I am learning about you guys, and it's just so incredible. It's just an incredible feeling. I don't know if that's the right word to explain it, but knowing you guys from afar, like sometimes you ever think about that, so can you really be friends or like somebody from afar? You don't know them usually. Well, in my era, you meet the person, talk to the person, all of that, But no, we're talking virtually. How that? But the connection is still the same. So yeah, I'm good, sister. Yes, great, great. I'm happy to hear that. Happy to hear that. Have a good night, everyone, and all connecting. I enjoy the live chat very much. Yes, thank you, Basil. Thank you so much for coming. I am trying to do this like on a weekly basis on like Saturday night, Saturday Night Live with Casey, Saturday Night Review. I don't know Saturday Night, no, it's weekly review. Have a good night too, Ellen. And you stay blessed, okay, my darling? You stay blessed. So I will be here. And also going forward, I'm going to take you to 2 more of my spots that I walk in losing my weight. Casey, you're alive at the time all you Casey, are you live at this time all the time? Yes, so on Saturdays, Samu, I am here at this time. So going forward, that's what I am doing now. So for the 2 Saturdays, so this Saturday I went to the mountain. So I was just sharing the places that I have gone in doing my walking that contributed to my weight loss. So I've lost 32 pounds overall. So I walk to the mountain sometimes, I walk at the park, and I walk at another location. I call it the bowl. I'm going to share that with you. So it's 2 more Saturdays. I will be sharing that with you. You will see where the great Usain Bolt do his training, and that is something remarkable to know that Usain Bolt was a little underdog and he come up because of practice. So hence why I'm saying that whatever we're doing now is not for knowing, it's preparing us for the future. Usain Bolt never know say he was going to be a legend. Yeah, we are legend. We're going to be great people, but we have to put in the work. And the greatest thing of it is that he never give up. He could have give up so many times, you know. Usain Bolt is a part of our. We wouldn't. Well, I would know. No, say Usain Bolt was never. He never born with no gold spoon, but he put in the work. So putting in the work, and we're going to make it. Okay, great. I have noted it down. Will be present from now onward. Thank you so much, Samu. What time is it that you go on? It's 10 p.m. right? Yeah. So my live I start at 8 p.m. Ellen, you see how me love talk? When I really talk, I don't call it love talk. But love to talk is a good thing because that's what I do. I enjoy engaging with people. I love people. I love when to get the best out of people because I believe that there's greatness in everybody. It's just that perhaps you're not connected with the right person. So that's what I do. I love to engage with people. So what time is it now? By you trying to find? Yes, it's 10:33 here now. 10:33. So we're on the same zone. We're on the same zone. Yes. So I'll be coming live here on Saturdays at 8. Have a great night. You too, Mocha. Thank you so much for stopping by, my darling. Have a great night. I'll soon wrap up as well. So I'm just going to share all that I would have shared. I know that you would have listened to my inspirational lessons Monday to Friday. And what's decide? Yeah, you choose to decide. Yes, exactly. Right. So Monday to Friday, I would have do my lessons, and these are what I did. So I just repeated it so that you can think about it going forward. So the strength you seek, that was a lesson, and that should be the first thing that you do every morning. Seek your strength from God through prayer. So if you are not doing so, that is something you can consider in doing. It may not be that, everybody's spiritual life is different, but it is good when we seek God's strength. I think this week was mostly on prayer. So the following day I did sweet prayer. Yeah. And it speaks about how much time you spend with God. I know serving God, people would have done something similar to this. How much time is it that when you get up, the first thing you hear in the morning, the phone alarm, work time, run gone, ready up for work, you get up and run, you're not even say, thank you Jesus, not even say, thank you Jesus for waking me up this morning. You just get in the mood of the day. So, sweet prayer really asking us how much time do we spend with the Lord. It can be 10 minutes, it can be 5 minutes, but just spend some time with Him. It is very important. We don't know what will happen to us, We get up in the morning, it's not guaranteed for us to come back home. And sometimes we come back home, but we come back home scrambled. So many things can happen to us. So we put our life in God's hand each day. I spoke about the prayer of Jacob. You being confident and aware of who you are. Sometimes we have some fear. We can't talk to a friend about how we feel, like in depth with everything. Because I know that not everything I can talk to my friends or my family, but I can open up to God. Just like Jacob fearing Esau. But Jacob was a strong man of confidence and all. He would stand up and tell his children or his tribe that, some fear Esau. He would go to God and express everything to God and ask God for strength and ask God to help him to confront Esau. So he did a prayer as well. And we do our prayers. That is very personal for us, and that is not for me to hear or anybody, but just to share that it is important for you to just open up everything to God. Yeah. And my own mistake, that is something too. Sometimes we think that we are going through life doing things knowingly. You're doing things knowingly. Some of them that you're going to do it. Some of them unknowingly. Yeah. Can understand, sometimes out of anger. That's why that is something that I don't subscribe to. Don't get or allow persons to get you into that zone of anger. It will happen, and it comes overnight to get to that level, not to let anything get you out. I believe Shine was talking about that too on one of his videos, where some persons would have come into your life and they just disappear and then show up back with a text message or something. And you'll be so disappointed in that person to know that, we're talking and the expectation that you will have from me is the same that I'm looking forward for in you too. And you're going to just you're going to feel some type of way about it. But when you take it on another level, to not get upset if the person texts you, you can say, hey, you're never worth it to get angry in the show. Yes. Yeah, in the show. Yes, never worth it to let the anger show. Yes, yes. Exactly. So you see, sometimes we get all in our emotions and then it causes us to make some mistake that we regret down the line. And this man would have get so angry. He got so angry with his wife to the point where he killed his wife and buried his wife, not knowing that he was going to get caught, because what he thinking cover up the mistake. And it's the same thing in our lives. We're going through, we're doing things to people, and sometimes it may not happen to you, but it happened to your children and your grandchildren. You wonder how so many things, you just say how destruction of all of them, not knowing that is the things that you would have done to other people in the past is affecting your tribe now. So if it is that you're doing things, just do your reflection, because sometimes that is something that I ask God to do, to tame my tongue, because you would hear the things that people utter sometimes and you can't believe. You just have to want to say something. But I ask the Lord to tame my tongue. I try my very best to do good to people as I go along, because I know I'm not living just for me. I am living for others too. Yeah? So if you're doing anything, sometimes, as I said, it is knowing and sometimes it is unknowing. And sometimes if we have a conscience, when we go to our bed, we can reflect. Like, let me reflect on the day. Did I talk ill to this person, or did I come off this way? Sometimes the person may tell you, sometimes they may not, they just behave a certain way. Nothing is wrong if you go to the person and say, are you okay? Did you feel offended by what I said and all of that? I'm so conscious about that now, you know. Like if I say anything, I hurry to say, don't think that I'm saying this, you know, this is what I meant. You know? Because the way how it is said sometimes may come off another way to others. So you just have to, well, I'm so aware of that. I don't want to offend anybody. I try my very best to walk on the safe and narrow path. So yeah, making my own mistakes. And when you make your mistakes, don't think that you can cover it up and run. Go to the Lord. He will forgive you. He's the one that does that anyway. And he's the one that judges. And as I said, you may be going on just like that young man are going with his life. Things that nobody would catch up on him, you know, with what he did to his wife. And see, the police found out and he got arrested and he went to prison for many years. Just when you think that, okay, she's dead and no one is going to find her because she's buried and all of that. You think so? Just like some of the things that we are doing, we are saying. You think so nobody don't find out. And then people, when they say, pull up a file. That's what we say, how we say it. Yes, that is so true. It's all the time that way. It's not what we say, but how we say it. So we must try to say kind words to people. Yes. Okay, thank you. I will soon be out of here. Yes, too. You see, I'm just here vibing with you guys all the way. Yes, so that is it for me. In agreement was another lesson that I would have shared, and we should all be in agreement with God. So you can be in agreement with, yes, so we can be in agreement with others, but you have to keep your agreement when you go in agreement with God, like all the way. So those were my lessons. I planned to do a lesson this morning, but then as I mentioned, the thing was not working for me. The music, like, boy, so many challenges this morning. You couldn't know something I go through so much because I don't know if you see or notice, but I went through a whole lot. But as I said, I choose not to put my worries on my face. So with that said, that's it for my review, and I thank you all for vibing with me tonight. It was indeed a vibe, and I am going to have something to show you. Let me put this. Remember, I told you before that I'm going to show you live and direct how the 32 pounds look. So let me see if I can push back this. Why? Push back this a little and push this over so, and try and come over so, and stand up here so. So this is a dress that I had when I was bigger. You see how roomy it is? See? You see how much room? This is how big I was. So just telling you that the drinking no water, I'm here with no juice, works. You see this room? This is 32 pounds down. I don't know if you can see. So the back of it has a lot of room too. See? So this is me now. 32 pounds down. And I have another one here. Now let me see. I have a pants here. See how big it looks? It look big now. So I am going to put this on for you to show you as well. This is a size 12. You can see? Size 12. I don't know if you can see it, but it's saying size 12. Alright, so I was a size 12 girl. Try to put this on. Can you see that? I think I'm gonna like a size 6 or so. So this is the pants. This is the I may have on tights on there too, you know, so take up some space. So see the room in it? And you see, girl tummy flat. Well, not super flat, but started at how I was. So just showing you that. Yeah. Oh, mad. Yes. So yeah. So this is it. And as I said, I have something underneath my clothes. So can you imagine when I take this off and put, you know? But this is what it is. So this is what 32 pounds lighter looks like. I now have to go to my tailor, the famous tailor that we have here. Is the, they call it superstar tailor. He will adjust this for me. So yeah, there you have it. This is Casey 32 pounds down, and I'm loving it. You can see it has elastic waist, you know, so this is what helps me. But I don't wear this pants anymore. We can wear this a big pants, yeah. I mean, a hot girl. Hot girl don't wear big clothes, you know. Like, hear me? Hot girl don't wear big clothes. Hot girl clothes have to fit. So, so, yeah, so this is it. And I will never wear this out. This is coming like flower bag. Yeah, me love. It's flower bag in Jamaica. When the things them big, they call it flower bag. But that's it for the live tonight, guys. I hope you... Yes, Alan. When the things them big, because they have flour, where you weigh the flour in a big bag. I know in your country, in the States, they don't do it that way, like to weigh the part, the seal. But in Jamaica, we have it weigh. So they put it in a bag, you know, and tight and all of that. So you have 10 pound, 5 pound, and so. So your clothes big, they call it flour bag. I ain't going out with a flour bag. So guys, I thank you so much for joining, for staying on with me. It's the longest, like I say, each time I get, each night I'm getting better at it, and I'm connecting more with you guys, so it's going up. So then I spend 2 hours and all. Now I'm spending, like, see, 2 hours and what? 48, because of the connection, engagement, that is. As I said, it's not really talk. I do admit that I can talk, but it's more of engagement. So I hope that you guys have a wonderful week ahead. I pray that the Lord bless and keep you, His countenance be with you. I pray that it will be a productive one. And as you go on, you remember to inspire someone. You're jealous? Oh man, I realize that You are gaining the weight too, Samu, but you know how to do it. I know. I know you know how to do it, my dear. I'm not worried about you. I thank you, Ellen. I'm not worried about you one bit. I know you know how to get there. Yeah. And even so, when I tell people that I have a son, like a lot of people don't, I don't really talk like that, you know. But when I do say it, I'm like, really? And when me even say the age of myself, what? I'm going, you know, if me, and I'm not the type, as I said, I'm not the type, I'm not flamboyant with how I dress. And though my skin is apart, I don't show up my body like that. So I'm very, you know, conservative with how I dress. But modest and all. But me now wearing a flower bag. Ain't wearing no flower bag around here. But I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I hope that you were inspired to watching and vibing with me. I've learned a lot about you guys as well. And I hope that you learn a little more about KC. And I hope to have you on the journey with me for the coming week, the coming years, and all of that. So thank you so much. Thank you for Avia. Thank you so much for stopping by, Samu. As I was saying, you look on Samu name. Could you even pronounce it being Samu? So yeah, thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is now 10:52 in Jamaica. I know we all are on different time. So yes, thank you, Ellen. Thank you. Yeah, big up yourself. Enough respect. Yeah, yeah, Shine. That's the real deal. Remember, you know, when you do your thing, you have to flash a natty. That more, you know, say, hey, you know, natty dreadlocks, you know. That was, you know. Yes, hello, Miss Do It Yourself. I spoke about you earlier, my dear. You're on when we're leaving, when we're wrapping up. So thank you so much for joining Miss Do It Yourself. I would have catch up with you earlier this week. I shared that I watch your playlist. I believe 80 videos are on that playlist, and I watch them. I play them out. So you are so much always there, my darling. And I am so happy to see that you all stayed here with me tonight. You know, the funny thing about it, I was saying, oh my gosh, like I did something today. Do I have to do something tonight again? You know, and but me have to stay true to my commitment. Yeah, and that's something. Stay true to your commitment. If you say you're going to do something, just carry forth it through with it. And yeah, and see, I did it, and I did it more than how I used to do it. And I'm happy that you came on. I'm happy that you're inspired. I'm happy that you get to learn something. We learn a lot here. Well, I've learned a lot too. Oh, I have to come to show. Oh yes, and I will go and watch that live replay. You will be the same time in between. Will keep on shining. Yes, 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 my darling. Yes, so you guys have a wonderful week now, and I will see you next Saturday live and direct. And yes, come next Saturday with a whole bag of things, and I want to hear about your week. And as I said, what you share, it will encourage someone else. It's your testimony. Your testimony will be an inspiration to others. So just come, and you can start the journaling if you have not started that. Write down the things. So when you write it down, you see how much you do or how much you have accomplished for the week, because you're doing a whole lot. Sometimes you think that you're not doing as much, but just try it for this week. Write down all that you did for the week, and at the end, when you look back, you say, trust me, you're going to say, wow, I did all of this. And then you can come and share with me. Similarly, you know, with the weight loss, me not throw away my old clothes them. I have them to to remind me where I'm coming from, and also that I will never go back there. But yeah, so it's a good thing to do your recording. Very good thing. So I hope that you all have a, and remember to drink your water. Drink up your water, drink up your water. So drink up your water. I can't well read it. What I do is, you know what I'm gonna say. So keep your water close to you. Remember, water a bottle a day, keep the doctor away. So we're going to do our water drinking for this week. You know, vibe with Boogie. Boogie's doing her water challenge, so we can vibe with her in doing our water challenge with her as well. So that's something you know, encouraging you guys to do as well for the week ahead. And also for persons who are Jamaican, remember your rice and peas tomorrow. I'm not come on the yard, but when you can't tell me I go next week here. Alright, so you have a wonderful, wonderful night and a wonderful week now. Alright? Later, walk good. In Jamaica, we say walk good. So walk good. Bye. Remember to inspire someone too. Yeah. Bye bye.